Since I started walking, I've been able to clear my mind. Walking, it clears my mind. If I have a problem, I take it with me on my walk. If I have a dilemma, if I have something that I'm trying to sort out in my mind, something that I can't get an answer to, I can't get a solution on, I take it with me on my walk and I pray about it in my walk. I talk to God about it, just like I'm talking on this video right now. I talk to God about it and I'm able to clear my mind. Walking, I heard somebody say this one time and it's so true, because I'm seeing this in my own life. Walking, it really does create space. They said walking creates space between you and the problem. It gives you space to be able to bike up from the problem. Because see, when you sitting in the house and you stressing, when you sitting in your car and you stressing, you sitting on your job, you stressing, you sitting still and you stressing, the problem is all up in your face. It's all up in your face. And you can't think like that. You can't clear your mind like that. You can't come to solutions and strategies like that. But when you go out and you walk, you create space between you and the problem. You get it up out of your face, all up in your grill. Like they say, you get it up out your grill. And then now you got room. You can breathe, you can think, you can process, you can sort things out, and you can come up with conclusions. You can come up with plans. You can come up with strategies. I've come up with so many things just by being outside on my walk. And it's because of that mental clarity, because our bodies produce so much stress, produce so much cortisol, and that's the stress hormone. And when that stress hormone is high and you're not moving, you're not getting out there doing something with that stress, it stores it in your body. And that's where a lot of this stress, a lot of this anxiety, a lot of this frustration, a lot of this anger, a lot of this high blood pressure, a lot of this inflammation, a lot of this stuff, it starts from that stress that is being stored in your body because you're not moving your joints enough. You're not being active. And you see that the more you move, the happier you will be. The more you move, the less depressed you will be. The more you move, the less fearful you will be. The more you move, the less anxious and stressed out and just all those bad things, all those negative things. The more you move, the less you will feel like that, and you will feel more free. You'll feel more liberated and mental clarity. You'll be able to think. Memories that I had suppressed, that I had forgot all about, these things that happened to me when I was younger, that happened to me, memories that were suppressed into my subconscious mind. Since I have been walking, I'm able to recall things. I'm able to recall information. That mental clarity is there. So I've been able to clear my mind. I've been able to think better. I can come up with better ideas. I can come up with better solutions. It seems like now ideas just flow to me. They just flow to me. The creativity, it just flows. Y'all excuse me, because I'm looking over here at my notes. And matter of fact, these notes that I'm reading to you right now, all of this stuff came to me while I was walking. This whole idea for this video, these whole notes that I noted down, I did that while I was walking because it just flowed to me. It just came to me. So better ideas, I easily flow. The creativity has become better. Like I said, old memories that I've suppressed, they're starting to come back up now. Answers. God, I'm able to hear God in a way that I've never heard him before. He's giving me answers to questions that I asked him years ago. Prayers that I prayed years ago are being made manifest. And so I'm seeing this thing come to life. I'm seeing it happen. I'm seeing it unfold. I'm remembering things that I forgot about. And like I say, the idea for me to do this video, it came to me when I was walking. The idea to do this video with this information, it came to me when I was out just scrolling on one of my walks. And so it's going to create that space between you and whatever the issue is, whatever the concern is, whatever the worry is. Get out there and start walking. Okay, next tip. Next thing that this did for me by walking every day is help me to become a better mother. Now this right here, listen. This real transformation right here. This what it's about. It ain't about no number on no scale. It ain't about the aesthetic. It ain't about the look. It ain't about the pounds. It ain't about this what it's about. It has changed me. It has helped me to become a better mother to my children. my energy towards my children is different now. Let me tell y'all something. I'm finna be 100%. I'm always real with you, but I'm about to be 150% real with you right now. And to my mothers that have raised children by yourself, you gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. People that ain't raised children by themselves, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about, so don't judge. But the ones that have, you gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. You gonna say, yep, I know what Toy talking about. Let's get into it. When you raising them children on your own, baby, you stress out. Do you understand me? You stressed out. And a lot of time that stress, that frustration, that anger, that bitterness, excuse me, you know where it come through at? You don't mean to. It's not intentional, but it comes out on your kids. Yeah. A lot of time they the one that get the butt end of the stick. They the one that get the ugly parts of you. They the one that get, because they the ones that's there. Everybody else has left, but the kids are still there. They always there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you a single mama, they don't go nowhere unless you got somebody coming to pick them up or they going to school. No, they there every single day. They there when you wake up. They there when you lay down. They get sick. They don't care what you got going on. They gonna call their mama. They want mama every 5 minutes, mom. And so you got a lot going on. You stressed out. Got a lot of frustration, got a lot of anger, and a lot of time they'll just call, they could just be calling your name saying, Mom, I want you to look at this that I drew, or look at that, and you be, what? Why y'all always calling me? Stop calling my name. I can't even use the bathroom. And you don't mean anything negative by it. You are just being pulled in so many directions, and you only one person, but you're being pulled in so many directions, and you're giving so much of yourself, and you're trying to fill other voids and holes that other people supposed to be filling, that they not taking care of their responsibilities. So now you got to step in that spot and do your role and their role. You know what I'm talking about? And it stretches you so thin that by the time your baby want to do something in that way with you, to where they say, Mom, look at what I made. Look at the bracelet I made. Look at you, so gone in your mind because you've been trying to put food on the table. You've been trying to pay the light bill. You've been trying to pay the rent. You done dealt with these folks up here on the job, these co-workers, this boss, this supervisor. You done dealt with all these folks telling you no, you're applying for stuff. You're trying to get assistance. You're trying to get help. You can't get no support. And by the time the child come to you and you done snapped. And you like, oh Lord, now you got to go up. You got to go. Mama didn't mean it, baby. Mama just stressed out. Mama just trying to make a way for us. So that was the type of mother that I used to be. That's why I say we're going to get 150% real and transparent right now. That's the type of mother that I used to be, because I was dealing with so much mentally that I couldn't emotionally be there and be present like a mother should have been for my children back then at that time. But I realized that walking, something as simple as walking, and I didn't know this back then, but if I would have did this back then, it would have helped me to cope better, because that's what it does now. That's what it does now, because every season of your life, you're going to be dealing with stuff in some type of way. The problems you had 5 years ago might not be your problems today. You may be beyond that today, but life still gonna bring you new problems. That's one thing life gonna always do. It always got some new problems, a brand new, fresh set of problems for you to deal with. So it don't matter what season of your life you in, you're gonna have to deal with that. Life gonna be lifing. And so I've seen that through me getting out there and doing something as simple as walking, that it has helped me to become a better mother, and my energy towards my children is calmer now. It's calmer. I'm not snappy. I'm not frustrated. I'm not you. And the reason for that is I'm able to go out there on my walk, and I'm able to release my frustrations on the walk. I'm able to take that stress that I've been feeling, whatever in my life is bringing that stress. I'm able to take that stress and that depression and that anxiety and whatever that stuff that stinking stuff, that negative stuff, whatever that stuff is that's storing up in my body and storing up in my bones and in my spirit, I'm able to go out there and move and get it out and work it out. So by the time I come back in the house and my children waking up, mama happy. I'm happy. I'm in the kitchen making their lunches for them to take with them to the summer club that day. You know, I'm getting them prepared for their day. I'm lotioning Corey down in his cream for his skin, or I'm helping him pick out his hair, or I'm helping Taylor with her edges, laying her edges down with some edge control. And we having a good old mama-daughter conversation. I'm talking to her about my shirts and my clothes, because she done got to that age where she getting into my clothes. And today is her birthday. She turned 12 today. My baby is 12. So she done got that age where she get into my clothes, and I have to have that conversation with her where I tell her, like, Taylor, if you go in my clothes, if you get my sweatshirt, if you get my tights, if you get my t-shirt, I don't mind you getting it. But you got to tell me, you got to tell me you got my shirt. You got to tell me you got my sweatshirt. You got to tell me you got my earrings. Because, see, I'm being here looking for it. And it don't hit me until a few minutes after I be looking for it that I can't find it. And I say, now I know I put my earrings right there. I know. Then the thought come to me and say, Taylor got it. I bet Taylor got it. I bet you she done got it. So she come in mama room and in my closet. And I got the little storage thing around my bed. So she come and go through the little storage thing around my bed and go through my closet. And she come in there like she shopping. Like she at the shop and she can come in the boutique and get whatever she want for free and ain't got to say nothing. But I said all that to say that the walking, I'm a better mother now. The hugs that I give them hit different now. The kisses that I give them hit different now.